Hi guys, Ginge here and welcome to episode 3 on the Rocketcraft server. Now we've been busy over the weekend because it's now Monday. So we've been busy over the weekend creating this monstrous storage system for a couple of farms that are above it. And in this episode we are going to be building a wood farm. And we've done a lot of wood collecting. So yeah, as you can see, we have got near enough 9 stacks of everything other than the jungle wood, which is what I'm currently just going through to chop down. So we're going to be building a shop to sell all of this lot, and this is a good start at least. And then we're going to be building the wood farm in this episode as well. So yeah, we've chopped down a lot of trees. Like a lot. Like a lot of trees. We did catch somebody sneakily in our base the other day chopping trees down, and yeah, we had to remove them. So I'm sure you've probably seen these before. If you've seen my tour video of my solo world, you would have seen these farms there. They are, thankfully, luckily, I guess you could say, they're going to be broken in the new update, so these will no longer exist, which is it's good. I like the fact that they're going, to be honest. But that's what the storage system is for down there. So I'm basically stockpiling up on my bamboo and my sugarcane for obviously paper, bone meal, and fuel for my super smelter that I'm going to do, which will be in my main base, which is going to be over there. I've found a spot which I think is going to be good, and yeah, we're going to be building that over there. I've scouted an area with Metabog, who's going to be my neighbour. He's actually building over the jungle as well. Just over in that direction there's a raid tower, so we're going to be turning that into a raid farm in the coming episodes. And just over there in that direction there is a witch hut in a swamp, so we'll be making a witch farm over there at some point as well. And then later in this episode I'm going to be redesigning this because I just don't like it. So yeah, without any more doo-doos, let's crack on, get ourselves some more of these jungle trees chopped down and get some wood over, and we'll go over to the shopping district. So this is the shopping district, and it's starting to come along really nicely. We do have a plot over here already, and I've started to put just some chests down for now whilst I work out what sort of design I want to go for the shop. But as you can see, there's a couple of shops sprung up. So we've got the rocket shop there. That one sells a few enchanted books and some bows. That one, in case you didn't guess, is a nether shop. We've got a bookshop over there, golden carrot shop, end shop, and just through the tree there you can just about make out there is a concrete shop just being built at the back there. Now this nether shop, this end shop is my favourite, because I came through here the other day and I thought there were shulkers outside and I went to kill them, but it turns out they're actually just the shulker boxes. So I think that's been put together really well. That is Moist Puffin, he's put that together, he's done that really well. Oh yeah, I've also got a redstone shop, which I mean, by comparison it's kind of hidden away there, like it's quite small and hidden away, but it's a really nice redstone shop. It's got some really good prices in there, and got a little minecart running around, and he's got all of the stock in there as well, which is always good. And then up here there is going to be another shop. I'm not going to give away what that is, but V-Hunted is building a shop just up there, and it's going to be pretty good. Like, I mean, I like the idea of what he's going to be putting there, so or the design of his shop at least. So this is our plot. This is where we've got, so these plots are all marked out, and then you purchase a plot using a diamond block, which I have just there. This has already been purchased, so this is our plot, and we're going to be placing our shop just here. So yeah, just going to restock this, and then we'll head back over to the base. So we're back at the base, and we're going to make a start on building this wood farm. Now I can't show you guys a time lapse of building a wood farm, which is a bit of a shame because it's one heck of a build. It really is. But it will do spruce, it will do jungle, it will do acacia, it will do all of them apart from the dark oak. So Yeah, the design comes from a YouTuber called A Writer-ish, and there'll be a link in the video to a link in the description to her video. That's where there won't be a link in the video to her description. There'll be a link in the description to her video. Yes, we've got this. But it is a massive build, and it's not going to look pretty. So I didn't really want to be building anything humongous that could be seen not by my starter base, because I want to put it all in there. I'm just going to clear this area out here, I think, or should I put it in this? I'll put it here. This is nice and flat, so I haven't got to do any clearing out then. So I'm going to put it here. It is going to be humongous, and yeah, it uses a lot of resources, So this is what we've got at the moment. So yeah, it's, you know, I'll probably use all of them, most of them sticky pistons, most of them pistons, pretty much everything that's there, plus some stuff that I haven't actually put in yet, which I need a lot more redstone torches. I need some dispensers, and probably some more levers. So yeah, it's going to take quite a lot of resources. So I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it in stages. So I'll build the sort of pushers, the leaf breakers. I'll build them first, and then I'll show you obviously the progress as we go along. So it's a shame I can't really do a time lapse, because that would be awesome. But yeah, you're gonna have to see it in stages and see how it goes. So yeah, I'm going to make a start on that, and I'll be back if you want to build the first section. And oh, I've dropped one somewhere. There we go. Grab that and put that on there, and that is the beginning bit done. And I mean, this is stupid expensive. Seriously, there's a ridiculous amount gone into this so far. Like that's what we're dealing with at the moment. It's a lot of stuff. The next stage now is to get all the redstone lines put in, so we can get all of these pistons activated. So these are basically the leaf crushers. So we will be standing just about under here, and we'll be planting the saplings on that dirt block, and this is where all of the bone meal is going to be coming into it. So the blocks are going to be pushed over this way, and then they're going to be pushed down in a line down there. So yeah, let's crack on with getting the redstone stuff in, and yeah, I shall see you when I've got the redstone set up. There, and there. Oh, excuse me. And that is it. That is all of these all connected up now with redstone dust. Next stage is working out the part where it's going to push the logs out, and I mean it's still a ways off finished, but it's looking quite monstrous at the moment. But yeah, we'll get there with it. We'll finish it, and then we'll give it a test, and we'll see what happens. So I'll move on to the pusher part next, and then I'll be back with you when it's done. That there, and there. Sorted. That's that bit done. So yeah, they're going to come out this way, and they are actually going to be pushed along that way. I've got this. I'm a professional. See, redstone dust in the hand. I am a professional. This means professional. I've got this. Right, so yeah, we're going to work on the room next. So the room where I'm actually going to be spending pretty much all my time, to be honest, which is just about underneath here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build this room, and I will be back with you shortly. 1, 2, grab one of you, place you there, and that is that bit done. Whew, man, this is it's been interesting. Put that back in there. So this is the circuit for getting everything ready to get it going in the farm. So this is just the beginning circuit. So there's a lever on the other side of that block there, which is this one, and when you flick it, it will raise that stair up, which will lock you into the farm, like so. So yeah, we flick this lever, we go up. What you will find is that you'll glitch down, so you just jump up, and then there you are, back up there, and you're ready to sit and go ahead and stick your saplings down. And then this machine, when the clock runs, this machine will be spitting out bone meal, and it'll push it all through and out that way. So let's crack on with the next bit. So I got a bit carried away with the building, and skeleton. Yeah, I got a smidgen carried away with doing the building, and kind of went ahead and just built the rest of it But we now have a mode where we can flick the lever if we want to make acacia trees, and we've also got a lever over here, if I can do it without falling off, for oak trees. And this is just to stop the humongous growth of the oak trees. So, well, not the humongous growth, but the weird growth when you get all them bits spouting off everywhere. So this is to stop that. So we've got a fly machine on top that just basically goes down a little bit, and that prevents the oak tree from growing in a very weird fashion, and it'll just grow normally. So we are pretty much done. There's just, oof, let's not fall off. There's just a few final bits to do, and then we have completed this. And the final bit to do is this bit here. So I'm going to have a look at the final part of this, and then we'll go finish the build, get some logs built, chop them all down, fill the shop, make some money, chill out on an island. Woo! I'll catch you when I finish doing the rest of this. It's done. It's finally done. It's a monster. It is an absolute monster. It's a beast of a machine, but it is finally finished. It's just, I mean, you can't even see my startup base from up here. It's. I mean, I'm so glad that I'm moving into my main base soon, because this thing is just humongous. Like, there's so much to this. It's ridiculous. We've got a fly machine up there to make sure we can keep the small oak trees and not get the big funky ones. You've got this little pad here which lines all the wood up for you. As you can see, I've fired some birch through it, I've fired some spruce, I've fired some jungle, and I've also fired some acacia. So as you can see, it does work really well. But yeah, man, as this taking it out of me, there's so much going on, man. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, it's just a lot going on. It's a big mess. So I'm just going to give you a quick show. Flick that one, and we're just going to do a quick bit of acacia. Flick that to get the farm started. Jump up, and away we go. And you place a sapling there, and as you can see, the bone meal is working, and it is growing really well. Moves it all out of the way and out to the side, which is superb. Obviously, where these repeaters are and that solid block, you do miss some of the stuff. It does get floating there. Unfortunately, they have to be there, but it's not a problem because I can just jump in there when the farm is off and go and collect them. I've had to overlay the audio over the top of this one because these pistons are really loud. So yeah, I will just put a couple more of these down. I'm also getting the drops coming out of the dropper in front of me, but I'll go around and show you obviously that you can access it from the side. I'll just flick that off and flick that off. Now the way that the acacia leaves, or the acacia tree is actually harvested, is that it fires randomly. So when you turn the machine off, this will fire for a few seconds afterwards, and then eventually it will stop, like so. Hold on. Yeah, you can just come around and collect them up, see? So it's no big deal that they're floating around. It works. It works, it works, it works. I can now go and plant in every type of log, apart from obviously dark oak, and have that ready to go into my shop. So I'm just going to chop these down. As you can see, we've got a few different types of logs here. I'm going to quickly chop these down, and then I'm going to fire through a load of spruce, because I need to put that into the shop, and I'll be back with you when it is done. Okay, so we've just fired through some spruce, and I fired quite a few of them through there because I need to stock the shop up because I've had a few spruce sales, which is quite good. The shop design has been finished. I didn't build it. I got one of the gents on here to build it, a guy called Daddy Boos, and he's done a really fantastic job of it. So I'm just going to go up here and chop down all of this spruce to put it into the shop. As you can see, there's quite a bit of wood up here. There's some jungle wood there. There's a bit of birch, and there's just one tiny little bit of acacia over there. So yeah, there's quite a bit of wood. I've got to manually chop it all down. I'm probably going to take all of this over here as well. You know, if it was going to help. The only downside, obviously, is that the dark oak over there, I've got to do that manually. But I mean, that's that's not a problem. We've got everything else sorted out and covered by this. So yeah, I'm just going to fire through this, get all of this chopped down, get myself ready to get back over to the shop and get it stocked up. And the last few bits, and there we go. Right, there we go. And join them out. Right, so let's have a little looky and see how much we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not too bad. We've got plenty of spruce there to restock the shop with. And that's going to go in my collection over here of all of this stuff. So there's all my other bits of log, and this is just all offcuts that was there. Job done. I'm just going to go and harvest some dark oak. And I think we're pretty good. Let's just jump in bed. I think we're pretty good. Just going to harvest some dark oak, and then we'll go over and we'll have a look at the shop. So yeah, let's go get some more wood. So we've got some more wood, and we're just heading back over to the shopping district and find the right way to go. I always struggle coming out of this nether portal. Ah, there it is. There we go. I knew I was going the right way eventually. Can you guess which shop is mine? Honestly, have a guess. I mean, you'd never guess in a million years which shop would be the one that sells something to do with trees and logs and stuff, you know. Yeah, so this is the town centre. There's been a couple of shops popped up since the last visit, so we've had this sort of ocean monument looking shop pop up, which is, I think, is a pretty cool design. That's then obviously prismarine, sea lanterns and all of the such like. There's a shop over there that's being built at the moment. The sheep is actually now finished, and this behemoth, this tremendous design I'm gonna stop that, I really am. This tremendous design is mine. This is my shop, and this was built by a gentleman called Daddy Booze, who, yeah, he's a genius for doing that. Somebody's aptly named it Gotwood, seriously, but I'm going to call it Lots of Logs, or Loads of Logs. It will be, not lots of logs, it'll be Loads of Logs, and that's what we are going to be naming the shop, I think. Also, I could really do with some feedback from you guys. So we've got spruce, we've got the jungle, we've got the acacia, we've got the birch, we've got the dark oak, we've got the oak. We do have quite a few empty barrels. Now I'm not really sure what to sell from the empty barrels, because obviously I don't want to sell saplings, because then they're going to go and plant their own trees and they won't buy mine. So, you know, that's a bit of a no-no. I could sell leaf blocks, but my machine doesn't provide me with leaf blocks, so the only leaf blocks I'm going to get would be the dark oak leaf blocks, and the machine I'm using doesn't provide me with it. So you know, with everything else, I'd have to manually plant every tree to get the leaf blocks, which isn't an issue, but you know, I'm an automation kind of guy, so I'd rather it just be fully automated. But let me know in the comments what you think I should do with these empty barrels. I mean, I could put sticks in there, I could put some apples in there as a byproduct. I don't know. Oh, that's a crazy angle. I don't know what to put in there. I could take them out, but I kind of think if I can get something else in there to get some more diamonds, then, you know, you might as well. So yeah, but this is the shop, and I'm really impressed with it. I think it has come out really nice, really nice. So just stock up on some of the stuff. As you can see, dark oak completely sold out, but at the moment I'm having a few issues getting the trees, so I'm just sticking in as much as I can for now. These ones I'm a little bit, it's not many, I haven't really sold many oak, which is quite strange, because, you know, oak's, it's one of the most common ones, and I would have thought that would have gone first, but it hasn't. So birch, you can see, sold a couple there. Not many. Just put it in there, make it nice and neat. Acacia, I don't think I've sold any acacia. No acacia, and I don't think I've sold any jungle. So I wasn't going to do them two types of wood, but I thought, you know, let's get all 6 types of wood in there, and you know, we'll see. It's there if people need it. So I mean, later on in the season, there might well be some people who are interested in doing some more, or doing some projects with it. So, you know, it's not too bad, I guess. And yeah, we've got plenty of stock now on spruce, because this one seems to sell quite well. So we've got plenty of stock there on the spruce, and we've got one more as well. Yeah, let's not forget you. There we go. And it's reasonably cheap, you know, spruce, a diamond a stack. Oak, because it was quite a short amount when you grow the tree, I put that at 2 diamonds. Dark oak, I have to manually do that as 2 diamonds. Birch is 1, acacia is 2, because, you know, that's a bit of a bugger to get a huge quantity as well. And jungle, you can get that quite easy, so it's 1. So I've tried to price it so that you know, if it's a harder tree to get, then you know it's going to cost that little bit more. But it's still fair pricing, and people are paying it. So you know, it's not like it's too much. So yeah, that's my shop. And then the way down is a tricky one that I always seem to fail on these. But let's go. And oh, nearly failed it. And it's night time. I don't like it being night time. So I mean, if you guys have got any, I mean, that's very bad kind of sign placement. let's just stand. Let's just stand here, and this will be better. So if you guys have got any ideas of a name for the shop or for some stuff that I can sell in the shop, then yeah, just pop that in the comments down below, and that will be very much appreciated. Righty, let's go back and have a look at this wigwam, shall we? Ladies and gents, finally come up with a design that I am not totally disgusted by, and I quite like. And it's nice to just end the episode now with nearly everything finished. I mean, I've just finished off doing that wigwam area, which I shall show you shortly. But I want to put a few more bits here. So these trees are all ones that I've planted, with the exception of that one, I do believe. So I want to take these down, and I actually want to add a few more bits and pieces to this area before we start moving over to the main base. Just a few decorative things, just to kind of make it look, you know, just a bit more lived in. So yeah, I'm going to do that, I think, next, and just work on doing this area a bit more. But there we go. There is my tent. We have a nice enchanting room, and I think I've only used the enchantment table once, and I'm probably not going to use it much before I move. But it's there, you know. I've got this tent done. It's only a basic looking tent, but I guess, you know, in the Western eras, they didn't really have fancy tents, so it's just a basic tent, really, inside and out. I'm probably going to put some end rods or something in here just to light it up a bit, because the last thing I want to do is go in there to enchant and have a creeper come and say hello to you, because that just wouldn't work out very well. So yeah, it's done. I finally finished it, and I mean, excuse this bit down here because I've got sheep down there, so I can't really yeah, I can't really block them in at the moment, but the sheep will come out and go somewhere, and that will be filled in and looking good. The back I'm not really too sure about. It was flat, and then I've just pulled it out one more. Maybe I can do a few bits and pieces just to try and, you know, tie it up a bit, make it look better. But for now, I'm happy with it. It looks better than it did before, and yeah, we've finished that project. So yeah, we are all done. We are all happy, and yeah, that's it. That is us done for this episode. So I do hope that you've enjoyed watching the episode, and if you did enjoy watching it, give it a little thumbs up for me, because that would be just awesome. Yeah, I've got a lot to do over the coming few days, so yeah, hope you enjoy yourself, ladies and gents, and thank you very much for watching, and later you catch, guys.